Hi there, I'm Ziba. Thanks for joining me on today's video where we'll be talking about the Vata Dosha. Now the Vata Dosha is a combination of air and space, and typically people who are Vata Dosha tend to be tall and slender and very lean in their physical build. Energetically they tend to have really big bursts of energy, and then they'll get tired, they might rest for a while, and then they'll have another big burst of energy. So our Vata Dosha people are also nappers. They like to take their afternoon nap to kind of rejuvenate them for the latter part of the day. Vata Dosha people tend to also be really creative, and they have lots and lots of ideas, but when they're out of balance, sometimes they can also start a project and not see it through completion because they get distracted by another idea. When it comes to diet, Vata Dosha people tend to be really energetic when they eat the right kinds of tastes for their bodies. And when it comes to a Vata Dosha person, that tends to be salty and sweet. Those seem to give them a lot of energy and help to rejuvenate them. Spicy foods don't sit too well with our Vata Dosha people, so we do want to stay away from spice, too much spice when it comes to Vata Dosha. And also things that have a lot of air in them, like cabbages, for example, broccoli, cauliflower. This can sometimes create physical discomfort in a Vata Dosha person, which also goes to show us that Ayurveda says not every food is good for everyone. So sometimes we're told in popular media that the cruciferous vegetables are super healthy because they're cancer-fighting foods, which is definitely true. At the same time, they are not the only cancer-fighting foods. So for a Vata Dosha person, eating a lot of broccoli or any kind of cabbage or cauliflower can make them feel really gassy and bloated. So they might want to stay away from those foods or eating too much of those foods. When it comes to exercise, our Vata Dosha people need to slow down. And the way to do that is by doing things that are very soothing, spending time in nature, so maybe going for a walk outdoors, going hiking. And when it comes to yoga, not doing something that's high intensity yoga, but rather doing things that are more restorative and stretching, like a yin kind of yoga or restorative yoga. And also when it comes to sleep, the classic Vata Dosha sleep imbalance is actually waking up and not being able to fall back asleep. So our Vata Dosha people might want to take an herbal remedy before they go to sleep to help them to stay asleep if and when they wake up. Thanks for joining me.